Jimmy already touched on the demo of the old fire station, was out there for a while. And, been talking to Chief Lacy about trying to schedule the West Side Chiefs Association to come out, see the new firehouse and see what we have available there for training purposes. We'll probably bring them out to take a look at it. Chief Lacy did talk about, some time ago, about this grant. The only thing is just make sure, grants are great, they pay for a lot of things for the township, but you gotta remember when a grant goes out, it still has to be paid for if it's pertaining to personnel. Then someone else has to come up with the money to pay for it beyond the grant time. They started working on the new, employee manual. The recommendation I'll make is that department heads need to be involved in this and not just rush it through. It seems to be a big rush to get it done, but department heads need to be involved because, like I sent texts, we do have a union contract. This can't supersede the union contract. You'll be getting grievances all the time because there'll be questions about which one supersedes. And I think Dan made that clear tonight, that the contract will be the law of the land for that group of individuals.
We're only talking about the fire department.
Right, that's the only one that's covered by, at this time, I mean,
Okay. All right,
they'll be covered by.
I just wanted everybody to be clear on that, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, and then, we did work on the new hires, trying to get that list down. There's some questions on the assistant chief position, would determine whether we hire 4 people or 3 people. And I guess Brian's gonna have an answer for that shortly. And, I asked a question last month, has everyone been notified who applied for the administrative job has been filled? I don't know if that's been done yet. Kim, do you know if we've notified everybody, sent notifications out?
No, I should not, I don't know, I will find out and give you an answer.
Okay.
I know,
Still absolutely. Go
I
ahead.
know we were waiting at one point,
We talked
even though
about
even though we voted to approve, it was a little
Right.
unclear because that still needed to
My-
negotiate a contract, and
Dan
I
was
know
on
it gave the
vacation.
impression that Mr. Reed was already, on the books and started, but that was just to start the negotiation period, and we had to, clear all that up and then get a contract signed and all that other stuff, so, but yeah, I will respond to this.
Still absolutely no contact from the police department to the board on the police contract yet. I think if we don't get him something soon, I think we need to start looking someplace else. Green Township or at least talking to them, because, this is going into the 2nd year now, no contract. Cindy, do you need an okay on the truck we purchased? We okayed that last month, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Nice meeting.
Okay. That's it, that's all I had.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Robison?
Jacket Games was a big success, I thought. It was warm on the field, but a good day down at Taylor High School. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. I've got a little ribbon, is it still on? Yeah. And I've noticed that a number of other communities and other townships are holding some forums and things, and I think that mental health awareness, that bleeds over into crime, into nuisance complaints, into addiction issues, just any number of things, and frankly, again, it's kind of snuck up on me a little bit, but I'd like to maybe look at next year at doing something and having, engaging the community on this, because mental health is such a big issue, and I think it's becoming a bigger issue with all the COVID and depression and all that stuff, so, just put that on the list. As Mr. Reed pointed out, Cindy Black did submit her resignation. I wanna thank her for her years of service, to this community. I know she's been around a long time and involved in the Miami Heights Civic Association, so appreciate all her years of service, but as was mentioned, we're going to move forward and trying to fill that as soon as possible. Are you gonna touch on the We Thrive?
Go ahead, you can.
That's
fun.
No, Mr. Blanton and I both attended the We Thrive event, and, great job by Nicole Key. And you can give your impression as well, but for me, I thought it was great information that they provided in the packet, so, yeah, I'll let you talk about it more, but I'll just say, in general terms, it was, again, just like with the fire, you think you're doing well, but it's nice to see it on paper and see some feedback from the public that we're doing well in a lot of different categories. Yeah, there's always room for improvement, but I thought that was a valuable, valuable tool, so.
I'll just touch base real quick.
Sure, yeah.
So we have it up here. We didn't have a lot of people come out, but we had, I would say we had a total of 15 people, 4 or 5 of us being employees, but all the data Mike's referring to is in this book, and it is very, very, very interesting. So we only have one copy, so I'll leave it with Kim. If you're interested, you can pick it up and view it, or she can make copies for you and you can take it home and go over it. There's just a ton of information in here, and it's all about Miami Township, not Cleves, Addison, or North Bend. It's all about our residents, and that I think they do their own survey and their own We Thrive municipalities. So it's really, really interesting, really interesting.
Yeah, it was a neat snapshot of where we are right now. Most of it is from 2019 because that's the data and information that they had. I'm interested to see how we're, how we evolve and are viewed and rated in the future. But anyway, I thought that was great. So thank you to that group. We have a shred day coming up this Saturday. That's May the 21st. It's from 8:30 in the morning until 12:30. If anyone wants to volunteer, feel free to come up for any amount of time, but that is, again, a partnership with Cincinnati Federal, good time, spring cleaning, all that good stuff. Get rid of all those tax documents and whatnot that you don't want to keep. What's next? I did also attend Station 69 with these guys. Same reaction. I mean, you walk in, you're like, just wow. And same thing, I can't wait for the public to have that same experience, because it's neat to think that our firefighters got to move in within the last few weeks and see that and experience that. So excited to bring that to the goal line, to the finish line here, and let the public check that out. As was mentioned, Mr. Reed's only been here for a week and a half, but I would like to say that my evaluation in a week and a half, which isn't a very long time, but I do appreciate you jumping in with both feet and rolling up your sleeves and getting involved in a lot of these projects. So again, I think it's going to be a good thing for the future, and I appreciate all your hard work in this short time. Thank you. On Monday the 30th is Memorial Day Parade. Do you know what time that is?
Yeah, we talked about it.
We already did, okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the parade starts at 9:30.
Okay.
And then we have the parade down where the old Kroger building is, and where the old Skyline was, and we just real quick, then we'll go down to Taylor High School, get on buses, we go to the cemetery, and we have services, and then back to the Legion.
Yeah, I've attended in the past, I just couldn't remember what time it was.
I just wanted to bring.
And I think that's all I have right now.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.